What a weird heckin' day it's been. Phew. Hi, Frantic. Hey, Miser. Hey, Crowley. Dildos, Darkwing, Panther, Dragon Hunter, Arcane, Crowley. If I go MIA, just know it won't be for long. What? How to pack 5 dogs running the streets that tried attacking kids and neighbors? Oh no, Crowley. That sounds chaos. I'm so sorry. Oof. I hope everything ends up turning out okay. Hey, Phantasmagory. How's Caitlin feeling? She is such a champ. I don't have my slippers in here and I just realized my toes are cold. She's a champ. Sore throat. But she's taking it well. The hospital today though, man. Oh my god. They really wanted all of our time to be theirs. No, stuff happens. There were 2 emergencies while we were waiting to be taken back for surgery. One of which involved a staple that a kid swallowed. That was kind of funny. Sorry, it wasn't that funny. It wasn't funny. Everything was fine, and then it was funny. You know, one of those things that I'm sure they'll laugh about later in life. It was an easy surgery for that, but because they were talking about it, and they just were able to get it out laparoscopically, if that's how you say it. You know what I mean, with the little tube fishes around your body. Fucking weird. Science is weird. Hi Guru, what's up XM? Hey Soulstar, Gat King. Nice Reverend, by the way. I said that maybe, and then I need to refresh it because my thing's all freezing up on me. My requests thing. Oh great, now it won't open. Perfect, wonderful. Yay! Oh, there it is. But anyway, yeah, I don't know what the other emergency was. They just said there was one emergency, and then like later we heard of the staple thing. But yeah, Katie, so we were waiting for like 3.5, maybe closer to 4 hours. The arrival time was at 1. They didn't take her back till after 5. I guess, yeah, it was 4 hours. It was about 5. I don't know. I didn't look at the time when they were taking her back, only a few minutes after, and I just estimated 5. And we went and got food and went to the car, and I didn't have service in the hospital. Like barely. Like every now and then something would work. And then I realized I got a message from Knock. I probably got it before we got in the hospital. That said, "Are you okay?" Wait, no. It would have been after. So yeah, it must have just like squeaked through during a peak service moment. Because yeah, we were there at 1 and at like 5 o'clock. No. I'm all screwed up on my time now. Because 4 my time is when I was scheduled to start. And then I said I was going to start at 6. I was going to try to start at 6. Because if she was taken back for surgery, that wasn't that unrealistic if she was taken back when she should have been. Yeah, anyway, I got a message from Knock saying, "Hey, you're an hour late. Is everything okay?" Like, there's nothing in the thing. He was just worried. And like, shit, I guess I never posted in the schedule change thing. I only talked about it on stream. Oh no. So we went outside right after they took her back, and I posted updates. And then I was like, I don't think I'm going to be able to start until like 8:30 or 9 though. Ended up being 9:30. It is now 9:48 my time, and I'm just starting, which is super weird. I decided to do something a little bit different tonight, and I feel like it's very unlikely. That, you know, kind of how it needs to be. Because if it happens, that's wonderful, and helpful and great. But if it doesn't, I won't lose a bunch of sleep. But I decided to do like a mini subathon tonight. If we can make goals twice. And it'll be 15 sub goals aside from this one. This one's more because some subs expired, and so I just kept the goal. Anyway, if we were to make it to 255, I would add 2 hours to the stream, which would mean I would be streaming till 2 a.m. my time instead of midnight my time, and so on. I'll do that. I would do that a couple times. I'd go probably. I should probably only do it 2 times though tonight. So that would put me streaming until 4 a.m. But I don't think I can go farther than that because I do need to get some sleep and be up with Katie throughout the day. It's her first day after the surgery. And she's doing great, but I just feel like I don't really want her to just be stuck on her own all morning. But I could do that. Let's see. Let me make sure because I'm a little scatterbrained. Also, I saw that how are you and Ed? Yeah, from Soul Star. Just let me make sure I said hi to everybody. I think I said hi, but I just want to make sure. Hi, Reverend. Hi, Goober. Hi, XM. Hi, Gat King. Tried to log into my NA character a few minutes ago, but it wasn't connecting, so I just logged off. I'd have been playing most of the day on my EU characters. Gotcha. Oh, did you try right away? Because there's a 3-minute wait period between servers. So if you switch directly from NA to EU to NA, you gotta wait 3 minutes, or it will not work. It will give you an error. It'll say cannot find server whatever information. I don't remember what it says. I'm surprised even see you streaming. Only tweeted about an hour ago that she had finally gone in for surgery. What? She went in at 5 p.m. She went in for almost 5 hours ago. I hope it actually is sent. Like, I wonder if it was pending because of connection issues. I'd have to look on my Twitter. Hi, Nog. It went really well. She's doing great. She's really sore, of course, and like I've got to give her medicine every 4 hours. Part of the reason why I thought it would be a good time to do like I said, mini subathon, 2 hours per sub goal, down below, was because I have to get up at 4:30 a.m. to give her meds. I have to give her meds at 12:30, and I have to give her meds at 4:30. So I'm like, I mean, I don't do great with just getting up, doing a thing, and going back to sleep. As I've talked about with you guys, I end up sleeping in way late into the morning and sometimes noon when the kids go to school. If I go to sleep after I send them off to school. Katie got her tonsils out today, Serge. That's why I didn't stream until now. It was there were emergencies at the hospital, and so we were waiting for like 4.5 hours. You're supposed to be like in surgery. I don't know when they normally do like arrival time, like how much time there usually is before the surgery, but our arrival time was 1. We didn't get it until 5. It's pretty fucking woof. We were there all day, all fucking day. We just got home like a half hour ago. So we didn't go through until around 11:30 my time. Oh, playing Rocket League. Nice. Awesome, Miser. Who is in here and why? Hi. Everyone's wondering how you are. Why are you in here though? What do you need? You just need me. Do you want to say hi? Everybody's just wondering how you're doing, so you can say hi if you want. You still have a little bit of popsicle.
Hi.
From all the popsicles. Want to say hi? I'm doing fine, guys.
I'm doing fine, guys.
Yeah, sore throat, huh? Yeah.
Wait, do they know about this?
Of course they do. They know everything about our lives. Okay, that's not true. Not every single thing. They know a lot. Does it sound like I'm yelling? Because you also got... Are you hearing me like really loud?
Yeah.
Sorry. You got ear tubes in too. Things are loud to her right now. Which is great. Get used to it. Did you need something specific?
No, I just wanted to...
Huggle. Milk the operation for all it's worth. She's had 2 popsicles and a Go-Gurt. She asked me earlier if...
At the hospital, I had 2 too.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Well, so you had 2 popsicles and they're the double ones. So it's like kind of like 4, depending on the type of popsicle. And then she had 1 for the car ride home. Daddy let you eat a popsicle in his Jeep. That was a big deal. Well, luckily, so the bulk of our waiting was done at a private area, private room. Then there was a kid next door who was also getting his tonsils out, and he was very loud. And his voice was like really high pitched, and he yelled like way worse than Katie ever has because of her hearing, you know. He yelled really loud, and his voice was really high pitched. And I leaned over to Ed at one point. I was like, imagine his voice higher pitch, because their voices tend to go up a little in pitch. It's more resonance than pitch, but because of the tonsils pressing and like causing a nasally sound. Hi, Isabella. Hi, Arcane. Did I already say hi? Let's see. I don't know. I'm missing stuff probably.
I've noticed a small change on me. You know what it is?
What?
I've noticed a small change on my voice. You know
A
what it
change
is?
on your voice? What?
It sounds a lot softer.
Sounds softer.
Yeah.
Part of that is because your voice, it's a little weak because it's so sore. In the Jeep, someone's pretty special. Yeah. So pale hugs, sweetie, feel better. Aw, thanks, Panther. She's a champ, though. She's just like, when you ask her, how you feeling? She's like, good. I didn't know she'd be talking. She's been really talkative. You recover fast, enjoy the popsicles. Daddy just went out to stock up on ice cream and popsicles. Oh, and we have a whole bunch of Go-Gurts because Daddy found them on sale. We do have ice cream, but he's getting some without chocolate chips so that it's not scrapey. She knew she was gonna get that stuff, but we didn't stock up yet, so Daddy's going to do that now. Huh. Can BC have ice cream? Will you share your ice cream with BC? Point that toward the camera. Point that look toward the camera.
Whatever you feel like wiggling, whatever you can wiggle right now.
That's
Just
how
do a
she
little
feels about
wiggle.
sharing
Stick
ice
your
cream with
body once
BC.
in a while.
Hi BC, how are you? I see that, Grin. She's looking forward to the ice cream. She's a champ, man. The nurses were all just absolutely shocked. Not shocked, but just taken aback with how amazing she was. She just let them do everything they need to do and no complaints. And very calm.
The
Very
whole time,
brave.
the whole time during the surgery, I could hear them talking about.
I feel like she's thinking of after, but
No, like while they were, half of me woke up ish.
you kind
Sometimes I opened my eyes a little bit, but I didn't really see barely anything. But I would also hear them talking about like extras.
that sounds a little bit creepy. It wasn't scary though, right?
No.
I remember that too when I had some medicine that put me to sleep. I felt like I could hear stuff, but I didn't care. It didn't bother me. The medicine just put me in kind of a, oh well, kind of state. Siesta.
Yes.
Share the ice cream with Shadow? Nah. Sad wiggle. Oh, PC. How nervous was Mom? Psh, I was fine. That's totally not true. We got her this little gnome from the gift shop.
It was on my back because it's on help cover.
It's like got weighted hands. These are like really heavy.
Yeah, it's to comfort my back.
Little gnome. We were gonna get her a balloon and then we saw that and it was the same price. And I was like, you know what? She'll be able to play with that a lot longer. Well, Ed said that. It was his idea.
I have it on my back.
They were charging like $5.50 for a regular size Mylar balloon. And I was like, I'll take this gnome.
I can see it in the camera.
Yeah, that's my preview. It's a delay though. The one. Were you aware during the operation? She says she heard what they were talking about during the operation, but she wasn't. I didn't think that was the plan, but.
And I knew that it was happening because they told me what was gonna happen.
When Cooper got his tonsils out the first morning after was the hardest, like the first night's sleep will show how much it will affect your throat. Gotcha. And a champ. $5 for a balloon, dude. Yeah, they're like $1 at Dollar Tree. I was like, maybe another day we'll just get one from Dollar Tree instead. I'm not buying a balloon for $5. I feel like this gnome was a pretty good deal though. That was worth it, and she really, really likes it. She keeps thanking me for it. Did you name it?
I named her Mrs.
Mrs. Gnome.
Well, Miss Gnome.
Miss Gnome.
She's
Okay.
not married.
She's not married, right? Okay.
Not yet.
All right. Hey, Lauren, how are you? She also snored before and doesn't now, so she just depends on the kid. They're hoping it'll help her sleep with her mouth closed. The dentist still thinks she should see an orthodontist about widening her palate, but he's like, do this first. It'll be great. It'll help, and then the palate thing would help add more to the yay.
I can't wait to hear what the
Miss Nomer.
I can't wait to hear what the dentist says in next month.
Yeah. It'll be great. You should get some sleep though, stinker.
Hey,
I mean, my beautiful angel.
I don't stink.
You don't stink, actually.
Well, I won't tomorrow.
You won't tomorrow? Why? Are you gonna shower?
Yeah.
You're gonna shower tomorrow? Nice. All right. Better get to sleep so that I can wake you up for medicine in a couple hours.
Wait, what?
I have to wake you up twice in the middle of the night for medicine. Okay, so be ready for that. I know.
Why though? Why does it have to be in the middle of the night?
They want you to take it every 4 hours, sleeping or awake. It's to prevent it from hurting. Because if you stay ahead of it, it's easier to control the pain. If you like let it go and it starts to hurt, it's harder to come like get it to, you know what I mean? It's good to have it consistently in your system. It helps more.
See my tag?
It's not purple anymore. It was like black purple
Yeah,
from the
look.
popsicle.
Is that red part?
There's a red part. A little bit. Is it rough feeling?
Yeah.
Is it-
But that's because that's the spot where it's swelling.
Is that maybe from their instruments?
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit swollen. You still have some orange popsicle stuck on your cheek. I can't get it off.
If you feel it, I can kind of like feel it because it's my tongue, but
Yeah.
it's really like smooth and thick because that's the.
Hmm.
I don't
Okay.
know why it's just on this.
You can see the spot, Panther said. Stick it out again. Oh, yep. I see it actually better in the camera than I can. I think it's the angle. I don't think I got the right angle. Panther sees it. Enjoy the ice cream. The splitting headaches, so gotta get some sleep, and I hope no one knocks on the door in the AM. Good luck, Crowley. Good luck, Crowley. Good on you
Yeah.
looking out for the kiddos.
Thanks, Dr. Vita.
Oh, because he said sleep well. I hadn't even read that yet. What are those microwavable heating pads, or is it cold? They want her to use cold unless her muscles get tight. She's supposed to do exercises like this, way up and way down. And if yeah, you just do it whenever you think about it, okay? She's awesome about it. You tell her what to do every once in a while, and she'll do it. Like, she'll do it on her own. You don't need to remind her. It's nuts. Like she said, every time you take a drink, swallow 3 times.
My memory was like nowadays. I forget, but I remember.
I have one word for you, Dev. Hospitals. Hi, how are you? What's up, honest? What was I gonna say though?
Damn it,
They told her to swallow 3 times every time she took a drink of water, and she does it. You don't have to remind her. She just does it. But yeah, they gave us an ice pack for her neck and stuff. Yeah, tonsils tonight. Tonsils today, and there were emergencies at the hospital that put it like 4 to 5 hours later than it was supposed to be. So we got home like at the time I would normally start stream. Actually, a half hour after.
This is responding
On like a Thursday.
This is responding to his.
Oh, yep, that's right. What's up, Val? So normally I start at 4 p.m. today. So I was like, I could probably make it by 6. No. Nope. I was like, okay, after the kids go to bed. I was still an hour late for that time. Because, you know, hospitals. But they were very sweet. And, you know, the kids needed taken care of. There were emergencies that needed to be taken care of. So we waited very patiently. But you really should get in bed.
Try.
Okay.
Is try.
I love.
Is that about right?
A poofy hair love.
And
Hey.
A beautiful poofy hair love.
And the EPAX X1.
That's better, she says.
Now, to be fair, I've had the anycubic photon.
I love your
for
poofy
about
hair.
a year
It's not
and a half,
poofy in a bad way. It's very
and the
full and
EPAX
curly
is
and pretty.
barely over a month.
Poofy was the wrong word.
And
One thing that you're missing before I go to bed.
What am I missing before you go to bed?
while the overall
Nice.
comes
I'm complete.
This is still one. It says thank you for buying.
You're welcome for buying you, Mrs. Gnome. Miss Gnome. Yeah, we don't want to do. Okay. All right. Good night, baby. I have to give her medicine in 2.5 hours, and then again 4 hours after that. Nice, Knock. So, yeah. Every time we reach a sub goal, it's kind of a steep goal. I get it. We'll add 2 hours to the stream. Otherwise, I should end as close as I can to normal time. It's going to be really hard for me because it's like that makes it like a 2-hour stream from this point, which is like really freaking weird. I didn't want to not stream. Oh, and I also was going to play on the PTS. There's too much I want to do on the PTS, so I decided just to do it tomorrow. You know? Why not? If you guys extended the stream, I'd probably end up jumping on PTS tonight, though. Nice, Rosalie. Tar Hill, thank you for the raid.
Meat popsicle.
Falls into chat from Orbit, mentally exhausted. Dude, same. I hope everything's okay. Is it work stuff? Are your projects complicated? Oof, Crowley, dude. I know. I had to go to the local hospital for a blood disorder, and it took 5 hours for a room because the hospital is understaffed. Yes, places are understaffed for sure. Nice is still here, Rosalie. And the story behind it will always be there too. I don't see a reason to get rid of it. I find it funny. At some point in time, I may make the limit stricter if I feel like I need to, but people use it very casually. I love the way people use it, so I don't see a reason to get rid of it. I think it's great, Rosalie. How's it going, Ladnar? Tar Heel, how was your stream? Everybody go say hi to Tar Heel. Drop him a follow. Help me thank him for the raid. What's up, Reverend? Nice. It's going pretty good, Tar Heel. I have not been on very long at all. Stuff that I listed months ago, or not months ago, weeks ago, was selling. It was listed before the event. That's funny. I've not been on very long. I'm just gonna do Jubilee. I'm just gonna do Ritz and casual. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I need to eat my cake. I had to spend my tickets right before I started stream. What? Invisible cake? Invisible cake? Is it down below? What? Where's my cake, you guys? No. Wouldn't that have been funny though? I couldn't interact with it either. Where's my cake? Damn it. I gotta try that again on that bridge for science. That's funny. I'll just do it again in a minute after some Ritz. Now hiring posters everywhere. Yeah. A lot of medical places are understaffed for sure. Yay! Thanks for lurking, Yeti. It's good to see you. Hello. I hope you're well. Did a 4-hour sculpting stream today. Nice, Val. I was once in the ER and me and 2 other serious problems? Got put behind some douche teen kid because he was the start of some team. He just hurt his wrist while we 3 had actually potentially deadly issues. Wow, that's fucked up. Hey, Dragon Hunter. Stream is good. Pledges and then some PTS. Nice. I was gonna jump on PTS first thing and run around looking out any housing related things and mess around with Arcanist, but I decided that since I started with 2.5 hours left of what my stream would normally be, I was like, nah, I'm just gonna do stuff on regular, you know, live servers and get my stuff done, and then that way tomorrow we can start off on PTS, I think is the plan. The cake was actually a lie, Guru. Yeah, exactly. I wonder if you guys can see it on this screen. I have, oh, it's cropped weird. I have the cake is the lie. Oh, the cake is the lie. Why is this cropped so weird? I actually at one point had this set up so that it was, why is it so weird? It's supposed to be just, oh, maybe that was for, oh, you're right. You're right. I gotta put it back. Okay, you're right. It was like this, right? This is the one I have zoomed in for Casper, but I have a cake is the lie poster hidden back there. You're right, you're right, you're right. I just grabbed that since I never used that scene. That's so funny. And then I finally decided to show it. Let me see if I can find it, make sure I didn't mess it up. Casper cam. Nope, not that. I got this. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's somewhere. But where? Where is it?
Get out, sir. Get out.
This one?
out.
It's that one. Okay, that's not bad. I didn't run it too bad. For Casper? That was like smart thinking, quick thinking, Isabella. She's doing a mini subathon. Reach new sub goal we meet, she'll add time to her stream and add giveaways. You should pin that. I'm pinning it. Thank you. Oh, that's really big. Is it going to cover a lot of the screen? I thought it just showed part of it and then you could expand it. Oh, there it goes. After a certain amount of time. Okay. It was like huge on the chat thing for like 10 seconds and then it shrunk. Yeah. Cool. Hey Ricky, what's up? I don't pin a lot of things. I saw people pinning the their charity commands, or you know, maybe a shortened version of their charity commands when they were raising money for stuff, and I was like, that's smart. And then I fucking forgot to do it myself. But if we have multiple amazing mods listening, remind me or do it if you remember to pin when we do charities too. That's like so smart. Seems so obvious, but to me it's really smart. I beat Vet Maelstrom for the first time today. It was so hard. Nice, amazing. I actually only just finally recently did Vet Maelstrom Arena. I never bothered doing it at all, and then I did normal and then Maelstrom within a few days because of the way the weekly endeavors they had offered us. It was the easiest endeavor to do, and it took quite a few hours out of the weekend, but we did it. Hey, Ramen Nut! It is very hard. I agree, Yeti. Congrats, it's awesome. The stream resulted in a fully sculpted samurai toe for a client. Heck, yes, that's awesome. Fan-fucking-tastic. When I was in the ER for my appendix, somebody that had been there longer started to complain when I was finally taken through. Yeah, they go by, like, they're supposed to go by what is the most dangerous thing. And so it's always really weird when people complain about that, because obviously they don't know. But that just means that the person who is going before you has a higher chance of having serious problems. So silly. But yeah, Soul Star, and that's why it's like I was grumbling about it inside because I knew it meant it was taking from stream time. But I get it. I get why it's that way, and I'm glad that those kids are okay, you know? Get out her tonsils taken out. Yeah. Yeah, she had her tonsils taken out. Took way longer than expected, but it wasn't her surgery that took a long time. We were talking about there were a couple emergencies that prolonged everything. So at least she's fine. Everything went fine, and this poor character's inventory is fucked in a half. I'm gonna go and see if I can put some things in the guild bank so I can open my Jubilee boxes. But yeah, she's good. I mean, I honestly am pretty confident that she's not gonna need. They give you optional meds if the Tylenol doesn't work. And oh, I can just learn that one. What a dork. And I don't think she's gonna need them. I mean, they didn't think she was gonna need them anyway, but they give them to you just in case because they don't want the kiddo in pain, you know, while you fucking sort out prescriptions. And it's some kids, I think they said 20% of kids need the, was it hydrocodone? Or ibuprofen. But you're breathing. But I didn't hear it when I took my earphone off. Hey, Butters. But yeah, I really don't think she will. We'll see in the morning. I mean, Isabella said the next day was the hardest for her kiddo, so we will see. Pin a reminder about using pins. Yeah. Maddie Icefield. Yep, that's the one that I did Maelstrom on. Yeah, that's another reason I decided to do the Maelstrom, the trial endeavor that week, is because we had recently just made the Frostygon, and I was like, you know what, I'm in the mood to fucking test my skills with this build. So we did, and it was good. It was good.
Looking for it.
It's fun. Another coffer that didn't open. Get out of my inventory. Just fucking get out of here. Go. Shoot. Scram. Okay, that's my problem right there. I screwed up the auto opening of these. Not complaining. I wouldn't have blamed you if you just wrote the day off. Besides, that guy would have been shouted down by my mom if he said it louder. Oh my gosh. Oh, I know you're not complaining. I hope I didn't say anything that made it sound like I thought you were complaining. But yeah, I thought about just not streaming at all, and then I thought, oh, I mean, a lot of people do 2-hour streams. I have a hard time with that. Like a really fucking hard time streaming for only 2 hours. I don't know why. I've always been that way. I just fucking no. I'm just a longer stream person. It's not enough time. Not. So.
Yes.
But I decided that I would rather challenge myself to try and do a short stream like that. There's 3 dots on the messages. Wait. Yeah, oh, there's a little thumbtack icon on the right hand side of every message when you hover over it. Right next to the reply to message thing, knock. When I had my Bell's palsy, the ER was packed, and they took me back instantly, and it freaked me out because I knew that then that something was really wrong. Yeah. They gave me a mirror and my face was drooping, scared me half to death. Oh my god, Panther. I wonder how you get 50% more fucked. Emergency, some dumbass decided it was a good idea to jump his dirt bike. Oh my god, Serge. Yeah, one of the kids that there was an emergency for that went ahead of Katie swallowed a staple. So I wanted so badly to ask why that happened, but you know, I was just a patient in the next room over. Hey, Extreme, how's it going? No, patient's parent anyway. Who would have understood? I know, Darkwing, I wanted to. I see the pin without mod view in my pop out chat though. So sorry. Oh, I wonder if mod view doesn't show it there. Is that what you're trying to say? Maybe it's different. Click view stream. Well, it should be there. I'm just a regular mod. What do you mean by regular mod? Oh, in regular mode. Reading is hard. And I don't see a push pin next to the reply symbol either. Weird. I'll show you a screenshot in case it helps. We'll look at this fucking pissed off banker for a minute. Okay. Whoops. Shit. But I gotta hover my mouse over it. Let me actually see if it, sometimes the snipping tool command works, and other times it doesn't. Windows key, Shift S. Okay. Hover over and do it. There we go. I'll show you. 2-hour stream, just do 30 minutes of Valheim. I'd like to stream longer, and I will if we reach sub goals, but without reaching sub goals, then I probably should just sleep. So that was how I talked myself out of. I was asking Ed for a while. I was like, should I just stream till 4? And he's like, I mean, if you want. And I was like, I feel like I might sleep too late if I do that. But I mean, you know, could stream till 4, because otherwise I'll maybe go to sleep for 2 hours and have to wake up to give Katie medicine. I have to give her medicine at 4:30 in the morning. For a couple days. And then they said if the other times you're not going, like counting the minutes because she's in pain and wants meds, if you're not doing that after, I don't know if it was like 2 days, I don't know. If you're not counting the minutes, you can skip the middle of the night once. And I was like, oh, okay. Hopefully she does well with it. Ivory Jasmine, hello. How are you? Brother's a paramedic and he doesn't like hospitals. Oof, dude. Detective and Dahlia stream. Oh, I already read that. Staple, just let it pass naturally. I mean, they did surgery on her, on the kid, so, and they're surgeons. So, I mean, that's what they chose to do as doctors. Had my Bell's palsy. I was terrified. I was having a stroke. I went right in to get a CAT scan to make sure it wasn't a stroke. Can confirm it was so scary. Oh my gosh. Hey, mostly water. Must be something blocking it. Weird. Google it. I bet you it's like some forum somewhere. Google. Why can't I see the pin message on Twitch? I bet you there will be something. Maybe. I don't know. Let me know if you do and find out. Oh my gosh, I keep doing this. I am on my crafter and I'm like, oh, I should totally put these in the guild bank for my crafter. I'm on my crafter. Wouldn't that have been funny though? I logged out. Oh my god. Okay. I'm just gonna leave. Wait, let me check.
Tragic.
Probably a setting knock missed Kappa. Well, it's always like hard to tell for sure, but I feel like when we have extensions like Frankerface and BTTV and whatever, like, well, is something conflicting? You could always try temporarily turning it off, or you could check in your Frankerface or BTTV settings, see if you find anything that has anything to do with pin messages. I don't remember ticking anything off that was on by default though, so I kind of doubt it's that. I don't know. Oh, by the way, I added some Dodger BTTV emotes. I actually don't know what all of them are official emotes, but I saw a bunch that started with Doog and were kind of Doogish. I think the one that Winter was asking for was Screm. This one? I think it was this one. Anybody remember? I only remembered to add it today. I opened BTTV and I was going to do it right after stream and I totally spaced. I think it was Scrim. I'm just throwing it out there. There's a few extra emotes in there. I'm not really sure what the fuck this is, or if like I said, I don't know if some of these are unofficial, like not hers. I don't know what Dude Crunch is all about, but I just hit the add button. I was on a spree. I got Dude Cold and Sing, Chaos, Bonk, all kinds of Dude BTTV emotes now. They have a push of that super thick chonk dragon from the D&D movie on the WizKids store. Oh. Mine was too however, my smile never fully recovered and my smile is crooked now. Aw. When I smile, one part of my mouth can't lift. Aw. Gives it character though. You know? It tells a tale from your past. Right? Sorry to hear that. Mine didn't either. When I got really stressed, it gets worse. I have some movement still, but it's really noticeable. If I do a big smile, my left side is lifted but straight.
Just subscribed. Thanks to Shantai for my sub gift.
Yay! Thank you for the 27 months. Thanks for sharing that. Shansa, thank you for gifting that. Holy shit. I have Cheetos. They gave us a voucher for the cafeteria, and I got a quesadilla and Cheetos. And then the doctor called and Ed misinterpreted what she said to mean like she's ready for you to come back. And so we rushed back, so I didn't finish my quesadilla. I ate like half of it though, so I was much better. We were very hungry. And we rushed back, and the doctor's waiting for us to talk to us and was talking with us and going over the meds, and then she started to take us back and she goes, "Did you get a call from the nurse after I called you?" And Ed goes, "Oh, no." And she's like, "Okay, wait in the waiting room." And it was like 20-30 minutes, so we were waiting in the waiting room, and then Ed decided to go get the prescription because they were closing in like 45 minutes. He's like, well, while we're waiting, I'll go get the prescription. So they come back like 20 to 30 minutes. I can't remember. It felt like quite a while. After she told us just to wait, after we rushed back, they came to get us and he was gone. She came twice to get us. I'm like, oh my God. But Katie was still asleep. They just wanted us to be able to be there when she woke up. We still were. It was funny though, because the doctor came out to talk to the Staple kids' parents. Came to us, she's like, "Did the nurse come back for you?" I was like, "Yes, but he wasn't back yet. But now he is." And she's like, "Oh, let me take you back." So it was all good. And then we went back and she's like, she hasn't woken up yet, but if you start talking to her and stuff, she might. I kissed her on the head and was like, "Hey," and she just like instantly opened her eyes. I was like, "Aw, she's just waiting for her mama and her daddy." I can create a pin message by using /pin message. Weird. You should be able to pin any message. That's how Dweer was pinning Busbot messages for a while. Here in work lurking. Hope you are having a wonderful day. Been a day, but I'm just glad it's over. We should have a relatively normal week aside from Katie being home. But yeah, I'm having a much better day now that we're home and everything's done. I hope your day was good, Manisk. And thank you for lurking. Quesadilla, yeah. I had like 4 different hot sauces, and guacamole and sour cream. They have a pretty good cafeteria. They had a pulled pork. Well, it was like called it a baked potato bar. You could do baked potato or mashed potatoes and pulled pork and like an assortment of vegetables. It was like $7. We had $5 voucher, 2 $5 vouchers, and we ended up paying $1.60 for dinner. So, you know, worked out. Just did. I can unpin the message, but you unpinned the message now. Oh, Isabella just did. Wait, what? Or let's see, what else did I miss? Never give nurses shit. They do everything at the hospital. I know. I am always very, very patient and everything extra that I can be toward nurses because I know they do so much. They work their fucking fannies off. Really, anybody in the medical field. I mean, I know how shit can be. Like, I don't know firsthand, but I get it. The only time I was ever short with a person in the medical field, it was because it was more a problem I had with the medical system.
Looking to lighten your load.
Anyway. How's JJ been taking the focus on Katie? Okay. Ed was explaining why he got a cantaloupe. So there hasn't really been a whole lot of time for us to focus on Katie over JJ because when we got home it was time for bed. And he got picked up by his grandparents because he's already married. He needed a melon. No, because normally we get cottage cheese and cantaloupe. At the same time, because that's the only way Katie will eat either, is if they're together. And so he was explaining that he got it because Katie wanted. Let me just give you a little bit of background on my daughter and how she is with food, okay? First of all, if you ask her what her favorite food is, she will tell you salad. And she means it. And so earlier she was like, so I'm not gonna have anything but popsicles and stuff. And I was like, well, we could make you a spinach smoothie if you want. And she goes, yeah. And we got home and she goes, can we make a spinach smoothie right now? Parent flex. Don't mind if I do. And what why? For charity? Ed's re-upping my charity stickers. You guys, he found these at the store for charity stuff. He got me unicorns, giraffes, quite the variety of giraffes. He got me other farm animals, but for some reason they have wings. Can't see the wings very well. You'll be able to when they're on me because yeah, you can kind of see them. And he got me more dinosaurs. Best husband ever. So Ed was explaining to me that he got the cantaloupe to make the spinach smoothies more palatable. He didn't want me to look at the cantaloupe and see that he didn't buy cottage cheese and be confused, because he's thoughtful like that. Anyway, that's my story. Didn't unpin Isabella's message. I unpinned my pinned message. Okay, so your pinned message replaced Isabella's and then you unpinned it. I just missed that. The way hospitals work, they'll end up charging $200 for those $5 vouchers to the insurance. The way that the kids' insurance works. At least we won't be paying it. Going all right. I'm on day 9 of work and next 2 weeks look like I'm not getting a day off soon. Oh man, I hope you get to rest sometime soon. I re-added the previous one. You can only pin one message at a time. Yeah. Because it pins it to the top of, like, it's already annoying for mobile users, unfortunately, because it takes up a lot of the screen for some. That's why the pin isn't there. Oh, that makes sense. Siri sent me the screenshot of her pin button while your message was pinned. Yep. Those cantaloupes are delicious. Hey, Dartho man, how are you? Oh, ads are starting soon, but I don't want to take a stretch break. This stream is too short. It's too freaking short. Don't like it. It makes me sad. Bad with that. The boys would look at you like a crazy person if you handed them a spinach smoothie. We gave them spinach smoothies when they were first starting to eat food. We didn't buy baby food. We just took what we had for dinner and then we blended it. And so they ate lots of like salad smoothies. We put like fruit in them. Because as babies, you can't really explain how important it is. Katie takes into account like everything you say health wise. She takes it very serious. Like I was saying earlier, the doctor told her that she needed to do the exercises with her, you know, to keep her muscles from getting too stiff. I'm guessing they tense up because of the trauma that that area went through. Anyway, and she's been doing them regularly and like on her own. She takes her meds by like on her own. She takes her allergy meds every day. She's very grown up that way and responsible. And when she takes a drink of water, she takes 3 swallows, like the doctor said. Like, aside from just taking the drink. They told her not to guzzle water yet. Like, take a gulp at it, like, and wait. Because their tummies can get upset. But luckily, we got a really, really good ENT. Apparently, we were told by the nurse that out of everyone that this one nurse had worked with, this ENT is the cleanest. Like, they swallow the least amount of blood she's ever seen. And so she's like, I really don't think she's gonna have an upset stomach. I'm like, we fucking lucked out. We apparently, yeah, had a really, really good surgeon. Zephyrus, good job on the 3 kills. Surge got 7 assists. Taildos and Neurotic, good job on the epics. And congrats to Tycho, Frank, and Cake Pews on the bonus loot. Spinach is amazing. I agree, Darkwing. I'll just eat it by itself. In fact, I might do that tonight since I only had a quesadilla for dinner. I might grab like a little bowl of spinach and just nom it. I don't feel like doing the whole salad spiel. Just some spinach. I have lettuce in that salad though too, but it's okay. I'm not as keen on plain lettuce. I mean, it's fine, but I love eating just plain raw spinach. If you're like ew, but you've never tried it, try it and then say ew. If you think it's gross, don't say ew before you've tried it, please. It's way better than I ever thought it would be. Best husband ever. Sorry, all you other married men. Oh yeah, it's hands down. He's the best husband ever. Because I obviously know everything about every husband in the world. Maybe you just can't be trusted with pins because you'll somehow stab yourself. Not that accident prone. Mine will eat fruit all day, but not so freely with veggies. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, JJ loves salad too. In fact, some dinners he'll be like, "Where's the salad?" And I'm like, "We have cauliflower." Like, come on, man. But he's the fruit kid. He'll eat any berry. He'll eat all kinds of watermelon. He kind of likes cantaloupe. But yeah. I don't know. I have like mixed feelings about fruit ever since my father-in-law got diabetes from eating too much fruit though. Oh no, I didn't. I forgot that the kids did. What have you got? Oh. Thought Ed bought himself a thing of ice cream or something. He was stirring some sour cream. He put salsa in his sour cream and then dips chips in it. I prefer the taste of the two things separately, but he's funny like that. He'll just mix his food together always. He's like, it's going to the same place. Which it is. I get it. Found it. There's a setting to show hide mod icons and chat lines. I don't like it taking the extra room on every line, but apparently that also hides the pin icon next to the reply. So it's either both or neither. Oh, I see. Okay. I wish you could choose. I wish when you clicked, so I have those icons showing, and I wish when you clicked the timeout, you could choose how long. But it just gives you for 600 seconds. I'm like, most of the time I just need to purge messages. Can I just put the 1 second one on there? That'd be nice. Sometimes I'll have spinach by itself, but I like it best in salads. Cauliflower equals ew. Gonna be off. Good night, all. Good night, Jeff.
Axes
The
and
sign
armor
off
may
apparently
earn
now
you a
is
fortune,
swirl evil
but
penis.
Without prudent investments, you'll spend it all in a day. Place your goods and coin in a
I'm having to think extra long about stuff. My brain's a little fried. I let Katie play on Animal Crossing this morning. And then she put it on the charger and did some other stuff before we left. And we got to the hospital. And when we got in the waiting area, I went ahead and got on the Switch and was playing Animal Crossing. Because they gave her like a tablet to watch movies on, which died after like 45 minutes. So I had to give her my phone. Anyway, I was on Animal Crossing. I look at but before I got on there, the battery was like at 25%. I was like, shit. But it actually lasted a long time. Switch batteries are crazy. Lasted like a couple hours, I think. I got all my daily tasks done. That was cool. Trying to think if there was anything I needed to do endeavor wise on this character, but they're all pretty easy. Sometimes I like to mix sour cream and salsa for chips, but I'm the only one who likes sour cream in my family. Love sour cream on stuff. All I have are teeny tiny Cheetos left. And I had to lower my sugar. My doctor said not to eat fruit because of all the sugar. Yeah. Oh, yep. It might be natural sugar, so it's healthier, but you still don't want to overdo it. What was it that he used to always eat? Oh, fruit medleys or something. Ed's dad was a truck driver. He's retired. And he would just grab like a container of fruit and just eat that all day, all night. He drove at night. Then he changed it. He loves green salad too. So when he found out that he had diabetes, that he just switched over to just like a huge bag of raw greens. Just eat that. So it was good that he likes that because he was able to switch, but that was surprising for him as well. It's pretty nutty. How's it going, Ivory Jazzman, by the way? If you right click, you should have a thing that pops up. Right click? If I right click, it gives me like all the browser option, all the like reload, save as, blah, blah, blah options. You mean left click? I don't have them anymore. I don't have, so when I left click, I still only have one timeout button. I used to have more, but I don't now. Unless I'm in mod mode, I think. Right click on the username. Yeah, I'm right clicking the username. I read that, and that's what I was doing. I'll show you. We had a long day and I get having a fried brain. Well, per my earlier comment. Yeah. Let me make sure I didn't miss that. I just saw my doctor says my exhaustion levels are bordering on unhealthy. Set myself back on my autism burnout recovery. When we're watching my dad's dog, I just don't have the mental and physical energy for it. I also don't want to get yelled at by my doctor again. Oh my gosh. Last night of having the dog here, I'll be sleeping for a few days, I guess. Yeah, it's been a day for sure. A funny thing on Twitter, someone took a picture of the available open Wi-Fi at the airport. Someone named theirs Shout Penis for password. Wait, use what as croutons on your salad? Because on my screen, it's a reply to Jazzman. Oh, never mind. The laugh is. Why are fingers called phalanges? I don't know. Do you know? Doing my ESO daily, same. Did I start something? I didn't. Oop. Why does it pop up every time I go to research something? I've always wondered that, but then never like found out why. Another thing is if I stay up so that I can give Katie her meds, I can get my last tickets. Oh, you're tiny Cheetos. Amazing idea. I don't think nuts are fruit or vegetables for that matter. Wait, what was that to? Are they doing Daunted Delves? Chicken to group content in ESO? Are you afraid of people being mean? I get it. For me, I just don't like to be easily distracted. What am I looking at?
Cheery.
Knock. The thing on the right? I've never seen that. You're in Brave. I wonder if it makes a difference. A hole. What are you using? Not alone there. I do or rather don't do the same. And though some of the lower level dungeons are soloable early on and are fun. That's true. The base game ones. How's it going, John? I remember Jasmine says tiny Cheetos. I like those the best. Highest cheese dust ratio. Big brain. You can do your Ritz again and get those boxes. Yeah. That's true. Used to FF. Also, since they're all new to me, I actually like to watch the cutscenes and listen to the NPC dialogue. Yeah. I get that. Same. Hi, Dwyer. How are you? Using Chrome. Okay, let me test it then. I have a Chrome window open for my music right now. That's all I use it for. I use it for closed captioner too because it's picky. Although it's not working tonight, it just randomly doesn't work. I don't fucking know. If I go, if I could type Twitch, that'd be cool. Okay. Oh, my eyes. Response to saying it's nutty after talking about your father-in-law getting diabetes from fruit. Okay, sorry. I'm really glad you explained it. I'm really sorry you had to, but I'm glad you explained it because it was funny once I got it. Same thing happens on Chrome for me. I just get the like normal right click any, like when you right click web page when I click usernames. Oh, you have the thing too? So we're not talking about pins at the moment. There's like a slider that pops up for banning. It's a slider. All I see is purge, delete, and I see like it looks like a graph to me. So it's a slider that what chooses how long to time out for. Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't pop up for me. What the fuck? And Twitch. Figuring out how this works. Mods can pin messages. Isabella pinned the message about my saying, well, you know, I could stream until Katie's next after her midnight meds, which would be 4 a.m. But I think I'm gonna let chat decide. Otherwise, I'm gonna try to go get like 3 hours of sleep, and it's gonna suck that way too. So don't feel bad. Don't be like, well, we don't want you to not get sleep. I mean, it's gonna fucking suck to go to sleep for 3 hours and then wake up, to be honest.
Or do you want Dommy Daddy? I can be either.
Hi, Chaotic Neutral, how are you? Some groups will do the dungeon quests and take the time to go through them for the story. I have a guild who does those, and I know quite a few guilds do. I'm too shy to get in one of those myself. Gotcha. I get the being shy thing. Enjoy your crate, Jasmine. You see, never volunteers for group content. Always feel like he is holding people back because he doesn't do. For normal mode, you don't need to have very much DPS. Does not like rushing through mobs like everybody else. Yeah, I get that part for sure. I get that. And it's, you know, even in ESO, I feel like the community is really nice and everything. But even in ESO, it's not uncommon for you to get into a pug group and they just like blitz through and don't look at chat. It just happens. You can slide the red line up and down for length of time. Oh, weird. I wonder why I don't have that. I wonder if it's a setting as well. Don't worry. I know when I make these jokes, the context may be forgotten by the time it's read. I know. I still feel bad. But yeah, I appreciate that you understand. You're gonna need sleep too sometimes. Yeah. Hey, Shanzad, how's it going? I need a lot more sleep than I've been getting, but I'm just really not good at waking up and then going back to sleep and then waking up again after a couple hours. Woke up at 11 today. I was fucking pissed. I'm supposed to wake up at 9:30 and like I just zonk the fuck out after I've been up for a little bit and then go back to sleep. And I get up at 7 a.m. Sucks. Always need more sleep. That's true. I could type it. If I did timeout username 3, would it be for 3 seconds? I've not played 14, so I don't know about that part of it. I personally am just very anxious and shy. That's my take. Yeah, I totally get it. I totally get it. Sleep deprived too. Was up almost all night last night doing homework. Took a 4-hour nap earlier tonight. Now I'm wide awake. Oh my gosh. 3 seconds or 3 minutes. That's important. Which one? 3 min but.
There's coochies on fire.
Flush timeout. Username, duration, reason. I don't need a fucking reason. I'm just kidding. Kinda. 3 seconds. Okay. That's good to know. I bet who does dungeons on the regular will immediately type in the chat quest or speedrun, and with the group we'll do the quest or I'll leave. I could never though. I mean, like if people don't listen to what your request is. But what the group will do will the group will do quest or leave. So you mean like sometimes they'll do the quest or wait, I don't go slow enough, or they'll just leave if they don't want to do that. Is that what you mean? Hi Lucida, how are you? I was on EU the other day with a baby tune, did a random dungeon. The group rushed through, took shortcuts that VC didn't know, got stuck behind and died. They did not wait, got pulled to the boss and no one res. I had to wait for the boss to die before self-resing. They didn't even wait for BC to finish resing. By the time he is back up, they are already at the next boss. Couldn't even loot the first boss. The whole run was like that. Wow. Yeah, that's annoying. Best thing to do is get into a group with people who like to run stuff. A guild. But that also requires some socializing. Rather than pugs, like a lot of times you can just get into a pug group and run through, but it's not a fun experience that way if you have a group like that, like BC described. So yeah, it's challenging. I don't have a PlayStation guild now. I don't play on PlayStation. I do have PlayStation so I can gift Crown Store items because I like to be able to offer things to everyone. But I don't play over there. I don't know how I would find the time to manage a PC account and a PlayStation account. Being a variety, sorta. I've been pretty much just on ESO lately, but there's a lot going on in ESO. Not worried about toxicity so much as just chatting on console, and ESO is clunky. Yeah, you have to push controller buttons for everything you type. Yeah, you can connect a keyboard, and some people do that, but or you could use the voice chat. But yeah, I would struggle with that on console. Communicating would be frustrating.
Comrade, a word.
Like Soul Star with consent. It was for science. I feel like I need to skip to this. Your mods are getting out of control. You were timed out for 3 seconds. Oh my god. Oh. Nock tested that on Soulstar. I'm worried about toxicity so much. It's just chatting on. Oh, I already read that. I forgot about the first part of the message. I get it now. The PC, but I can just imagine. I never went on the console and chatting, and the chatting was infuriating. Yeah. I'm sorry, Soulstar, on Nox's behalf. Stopped playing on PS4 for a year or two, and I thought I might get a PC and be starting over. Then I got a PS5 and was like, well, no PC anytime soon. That's understandable. Use Soulstar as a guinea pig. I bet she secretly liked it. Just saying. No! Oh, that was a shitty green. Accidentally learned a thing. It was just, yeah. It was something that my main has, my crafter has, but still. Whoops.
Tragic what the Three Banners War has done to Nibene.
And I specified shitty green because it was not a Merkmeyer one, for example. Some greens are actually worth a lot and rare. Really, I can only think of the Merkmeyer ones. Oh my gosh. This might be my last set of boxes. Because if I do stay up long enough to get my last set of tickets, actually what I'll do, if we don't push the sub goals, for a longer stream, then I will, when I wake up, to give her her 4:30 meds, will just log on and get my tickets. But I won't get boxes because I'll need to go back to sleep. It'll be like I have an infant child again. I'm feeding every 4 hours. Merkmeyer green. The green recipes from the Merkmeyer dailies are some of the only. There might be some other ones. Sets of furnishing plans that the green ones are the rarest and most expensive. It's weird. It's backwards. It said 33 more. I went to the bathroom and now it says 34. So I was just going to mention that. I'm not sure. So the only way I was looking at my dashboard, because I hadn't ever done this, because I honestly hate having goals. I just hate it. I don't know why. I just don't like it. And so I've not wanted to do it. And what with just things being different than they used to be, as far as the just support in general, I kind of decided that it's a necessary evil, which sucks. But and when I open the thing to manage it, I only have the option to do, oops, I only have the option, where is it? Do I not see it when I have a goal active? I could do new subs or just total subs, and it was kind of annoying because I wanted to do just subs. How many subs came in? But I don't want to do new subs, because getting more than getting 5 new subs is even kind of rare. Like, it doesn't happen. Like, it's kind of hard to expect that unless you're gonna have like a huge like if it's just a really big day. There's just a lot of people watching in the directory. It's the only time that's even semi-realistic. Like actual chapter launch days or something. Or it's just some event, right? So then I was like, okay, we'll do total subs, I guess. I wish I could just take the number of subs for the stream, not what total we want to get to, because what happens is if someone's sub expires, the number goes down. So it makes it kind of a game of roulette, because you don't know how far the number's gonna go down. What the fuck? What? That means to put someone in jail? Is it pronounced goal? Or is it pronounced Gale? By the money, I'd give 34 subs just so you can meet your goal. Oh, Nog, thank you. I didn't realize that. I don't think I ever knew that word. Crush the goal. Is that how you say it? Wait. Wait.
Jail.
No, not jail. I want goal.
You're looking at how to pronounce this word as well as how to say more interesting and so often mispronounced words as well. Some of the most mispronounced words.
Can I just hear the word?
To stay tuned and consider subscribing.
Please?
For more
Shut up,
learning
guy.
how to
Fucking, you rambled too long. How about this one?
Jail.
It's just another spelling of jail.
Jail.
Is it from another language version of it? Oh, it's an older spelling. Oh, okay. You guys said it in chat as I was looking for it. I had no idea. I'd never seen it that way. Huh. It does, yeah, it does count the ones that fall off, exactly. If you do daily crafting writs in different cities, you get different stuff. No, nope. The only reason I'm doing it in different cities sometimes, wait, I haven't yet, have I? No, it's just convenience. Wait, what led you to believe that? Did I do something weird? Was it something I did? I do daily crafting writs in different cities depending on if I need mount training. If I don't need mount training, my favorite is Leowin. BC wonders how they will spell BC a few decades from now. Maybe it'll be like this, BC. Like this. Maybe it'll be like that.
The guild has
So no, there's a way to do it because I think it's Laris that has a per stream sub goal. So it might be through Stream Elements or something. This is a Twitch dashboard one because hers is on the screen. I really, really like the panel thing. So it's not over the stream, but I could go that direction. I just kind of just decided to try this way, and I was like right before stream one time, and I'd been wanting to do it. I was like, I'm just gonna do it. So I like looked at my dashboard and found it and did it. And I was like, wow, that was way faster than I thought it was gonna be. So yeah, we're rolling with this, and then I might end up going to a different way of doing it, because yeah. But I do also like the idea of setting the goals for total subs, because my financial situation as of about a year ago was used to 500 subs. So, and then about a year or two-ish before that was used to 800 subs. And then not long before that was used to 1,000 subs. So I would like to try and push that number back up, because that's a lot of an income cut and we're kind of struggling with it. So I may stick with this. It's harder to make the goal because you are taking into account the subs that drop, but it's really what will help me the most. We will not have a new emote slot in a very long time. I will say that much, because we have, I think, up to 1,100 subs worth of emote slots. That was not a very long time. It was like a few months that we were hovering around that. Couple months maybe. That was a very nutty time. I think that was when we made partner maybe, and we did our partner celebration or something. But my average at that time was 800. And so it's still like, it's just been really hard to adjust. So it'd be nice to get somewhere in between at least. It'd be nutty. It's been nutty, yeah. I normally don't like talking about this shit.
I do. I like soft nuts.
I really don't. I don't like talking about the money side. Fucking blows. It wasn't my original reason for starting streaming. Like, I, of course, had the dream of becoming a full-time streamer, and that was my source of income and all of that. But it was a dream that I kept in a box
Here you go at Dorino.
because if I didn't, then it was going to become all about money for me, and I didn't want that because I love streaming. I love being here. I loved making YouTube videos before I decided to stream. I just love making content and just like, but I like streaming more because I like interacting live and all that. So that's what we switched to, right? Anyway, and so I hate talking about the money side of it, but it having become an income that was part of our, you know, it was actually regular income for quite a while. And so then, okay, we're like, okay, this is, you know, part of our income. And yeah, it's yeah. So in order to continue putting the time that I put into streaming, I will have to get that number up. BC, thank you for the 11 months. There you go. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, BC, very much. Let's see. Pantomath Gamer. Good job on the 7 kills. Who else? Surge got 7 kills too. And 22 assists. Nice job, Surge. Panto. The 2 of you got epics. Ricky and Tycho got bonus loot. Congrats. It's already 11:10. Fucking damn it. Doesn't notice me yet. No, I was talking. I haven't read any messages except for the there you go sub message. Hi Branford. Drops on giveaway, no more Jubilee event via Mayday. You said something about rare thingies from a specific region. Oh, I'm just talking about furnishing plans that drop from dailies, not writs. When you go and you do like the town dailies, you get, if it's a DLC or a chapter, you get that zone's respective furnishing plans, or you can, or that zone's respective motif and stuff. It's not writs, it's like their boss / delve dailies, those dailies. Okay, I'm glad I asked and made sure to explain that because I didn't want to mislead you. That makes sense that would cause confusion. Sorry about that. The town dailies. Yeah, so if you go, okay, I'll show you these ones. Wait, was I done at the bank? I don't know. Fuck it. So, for example, in Leowin, there's a couple people over here. There's 3 people. One of them wait, 2? Do I have one?
Want to prove yourself?
Maybe there's 2 here. What? Oh, right. Wait. I guess there's 2 here. Okay. There's a delve and a world boss daily that you can do here.
What? No.
Thanks, Revan.
No. Yes?
So one of them will give you a delve daily, one will give you a world boss daily. The ones I was talking about in Murkmire are right here. Wait, they're like on this somewhere. They're like right around here. In Lil Moth. Western Skyrim, they're near the main shrine. Each of the main chapter and DLC towns have dailies for that zone. And it's a way to get their furnishing plans,
The guild has need of you.
structural furnishing plans, or motifs. Yeah, that's kind of weird, Reverend. I don't know if that ever clicked for me that they don't have the 3rd daily in Leowin. Because there's not one for Oblivion portals, and that's like the world event for that's the world event for this zone, is the Oblivion portals. Okay, you can do what even if you get hacked? True honest. If I get going on a conversation, sometimes I wait to read chat and then I don't know what things are to. Sorry.
Looking to lighten your load.
Now I behave. The funniest thing I've ever heard. I don't know about the funniest thing I've ever heard. earlier today, Katie was like, we were in the car on the way home. And she's like, wait a second. Because like the nurses kept being like, you get to have popsicles. Ooh, I got that furnishing plant. What the dick? What the dick? Sometimes I really hate my eat the first one rule. Sometimes it makes me sad. That's a lot. 40 mil. Yeah. It was from a Jubilee box, BC. Holy balls. Holy balls. What was I saying? I don't remember now. Yeah, that's probably the best one. I need to remember the name of that for the next time somebody's like, what's the best thing you got out of a Jubilee box?
There's coochies on fire.
Is this thing. This fucking pattern right here. Where'd it go? Veteran something. That's a good command to use. Where'd it... Oh, no. Oh, it's this one. Red guard satchel heavy. Holy shit. The first furnishing plan or motif. If I don't know it, I learn it. Some people will sell them if they'd rather have the gold. I want to collect every furnishing plan and motif in the game. Like, I'd rather do that than make money, because I can make money other ways. But seeing 40 mil on a potential listing of something I could list makes me go, hang on a second. Oh, it's the exact same. How does one even do that? I have my catchphrases. Da-da-da-da. I checked out Kick. I think it's gonna be huge. What? Where did it go? She already ate it accidentally. Oh my god, no. How much would you lose in fees though? I mean, not enough to make it still not amazing. An amazing amount. Money comes and goes, but motif and pattern never dropped again. Right. Well, and that one's not a new pattern, so it's, if I wanted to buy it, which as someone who would rather know everything before selling them to make money, know all of the plans, then there's no point in selling them unless they're brand new, which I won't even do them then. I won't even do that then. Because like the ones that are coming from the Galen dailies, those are going to come down in price. But the ones that have been around a long time and still sell for that little or that much,
LLA86 has gifted 1 subs to viewers.
it makes even more sense to just learn it if you want to know it, all of them. Isabella, thank you for gifting us up to Lucid Illusions. Still 42 minutes to extend the stream. I completely understand if we don't. That's a lot to ask, but it's what it's worth to me at the moment, unfortunately. But yeah, thank you so much for gifting this up. Yay, Lucid. Enjoy your ad-free time and lovely emotes. 40 mil for a red guard heavy sack seems sus.
Just subscribed. Thank you for being my stream raider captain, and I am glad I can be subbed to this fantastic channel. Teary love, keep on being you, Teary happy, Teary ah.
And thank you so much for the 2 years. Happy 2 years. Thank you. Thank you for the sweet message too. It was very uplifting. I appreciate you. That is funny though. 40 mil for red guard's heavy sack seems sus. Bjorn King of Bears, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Love that movie. My favorite movie of all time, Onisk. Best place on earth? Miser. Hi, Tales Maniac. How are you? I use my points to pay my gift sub forward, but I don't have enough yet. I actually have that turned off.
I love you.
Unfortunately, I need to be able to pay my bills before I can have that on. Turned it off a little while ago. Sad thing about Bruce Willis. Wait, is there more? Oh, you mean the stuff we already know, right? You're just saying that because of the comment about, or the reference to Fifth Element. Yes, it is. But that man, okay, so I thought he couldn't act anymore. And I looked up, like when you're scrolling through on the Fire Stick after you've watched something, it will show like different actors and like movies. And you can look by actor and what they've done. And I went to Bruce Willis, and like that fucking guy is making like 2 movies a year. What the fuck? How is he doing that shit? Nick Thea, thank you for following. Like, I thought he couldn't act. I thought his like brain was deteriorating, which is hard for me to say because I love that man. But, well, it's sad for anyone, but. And then I looked, like, he's still fucking working his ass off. The shit?
Comrade, a word.
Don't do that to me, please. I know. One time I was probably like 11 or 12. I was downstairs, I remember, in the basement. We were watching something. It might have even been Fifth Element. And I looked up at my dad and I was like, Dad.
Sean Sod cheered. X200. Sorry, knock.
Thumbs up, thank you for the 200 bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. New glasses. I've had them since Twitch sent them to me. As long as you've been seeing me wear this purple Twitch jacket. They're blue light glasses. I just wear them sometimes, but they were bothering my nose. So they go between, like, if my nose is annoyed, I take them off. If my eyes feel irritated, I wear them. I just kind of go back and forth. Let's see. Thank you again, Seanzon, for the 200 bits. I looked at my dad and I was like, Dad, can I marry Bruce Willis? And he laughed and was like, sure, honey. If you can pull that off, you go for it. I've always openly been in love with him. Everyone that I've ever dated, it was a stipulation. You have to be okay with that. I'm in love with Bruce Willis. Pretty sure it was from the Fifth Element that it started. And then Pulp Fiction just sealed the deal. He has stopped acting, but he knew his brain was deteriorating, so he took whatever roles he could get while he was still able to, so that he could provide for his family. Oh, Guru, oh my god. Well, and I noticed he was in a lot of movies that like no one's ever probably heard of. I was like, what? He's taken everything. That makes sense now, Guru. He jumped on he got ahead of it career wise. I knew he was a smart man. He was a good choice for a life partner. Unfeasible, obviously. It's not. It was a dream and only a dream. And that's okay. Your statement confuses me, Brentford. You guys started a hype train too, by the way. 75% through a level 1 hype train. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're going to be competing with Demi Moore. Tell us, Maniac, what are you saying?
Oh no.
69.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. Oh no, we skipped 69. I forgot we made that. So happy we made that. It was a long time coming too. I didn't realize how old that clip was. That clip was like 2 years old. I just found it in my DMs with beautiful Skyrim, and I was like, we need to. Why? What? Brandford, thank you for gifting a sub to the dais. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We're being raided.
Ash, one of our newest members to the ESO fam.
Sir, are you classified?
Miss Ash Rocks probably came here to see some sweet, riveting ESO gameplay. I'm doing Ritz because I'm obsessed with Jubilee boxes. But, you know, hello. You can do a fashion show because I'm logging on a whole bunch of different characters. How was your stream? Hello. Everybody go follow Miss Ash Rocks. She's a variety streamer who has recently become addicted to ESO. One of us. One of us. One of us. Big Boy Bakey, thank you for following. Smile, thank you for following. I hope that's how I say that. Or is it Simile? Or is it SMLE? You tell me how to say your name. Please correct me now so that 3 years down the road, I don't find out that I was saying your name wrong and then have to retrain myself. I will probably yell. There might be proof on the internet. Just kidding. I'm just being a goof. Although it does make me sad when I find that out. Actual deer ooze. Is that like ooze from a deer? SMLE and Smile both work. Yay! Thank you so much for following, you guys. Welcome. Let me see. Hello, Fun Fernie.
Great job on the 6 kills.
How's everyone doing? What did you get up to today, Ash? Ash was in Valorant. Nice. Ash is so much fun. Ash is one of those just like bright, wonderful people. She's just so like her personality is magical. Oh yeah, please go follow Ash. She'll make your day. CP104. I'm a grinder. Hell yeah. Welcome. Hello, butt. The stream is going well. It is, yeah. You got buttified. I think Talismaniac was saying that Demi Moore is in trouble and overmatched. Terry has entered the room. I don't think that's what Talismaniac was saying. Like a slime deer. Oh my god. That sounds terrifying. But I'm glad to have you. Played some Valorant, now logging into ESO. Nice. So this is a super late stream for me. Well, not really. Normally I would be ending in a half hour, which is kind of still the plan. I kind of have an unrealistic sub goal set. And if we do reach it, then I'll add 2 hours to the stream. And beyond that would be a 15 sub goal, which I would add another 2 hours. You guys could potentially have me on until 4 a.m. It should be 4 hours from now because I'm Pacific time. Ending in a half hour, just enough time for VMA. Go. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sure. Right now we have a hype train going. We're 5% through level 2 hype train. I do gold giveaways for every level that we complete. Why did I go back to the table? 250k gold for every hype train we complete. And I can do any server but PC, PlayStation EU. So we already have one on the docket. So if we completed level 2, that would add another winner. We'll do that after the hype train's over. Let's see. I like to try to give back any way I can. And ESO makes it super easy to give back, especially being on the ESO stream team. Oh, I guess I should mention, I do code of choice giveaways. So things like a month of ESO Plus, copy of the game, etc., etc. I usually have crowns, but we're going to be re-upped like next week-ish. I do those giveaways for every sub goal we make too. So that would be on top of extending the stream. We would be doing giveaways that could potentially get Miss Ashrock's ESO Plus and then get her even more addicted to ESO. if Ash wins, of course. We were talking about ESO Plus with her the other day. Sorry, I didn't mean to do it. I'm not trying to pressure you. I'm sorry. I got a lecture from her when I said something. Anyway, oh, you have it. You cracked. Hashtag not my fault. One of us.
BC_Animus cheered.
I need to wiggle. Let's wiggle. EC, thank you so much for the 101 bits. Oh, my butt hurts. I sat at the hospital so long. Do a little wiggle, a wiggle, a wiggle. Do a little wiggle, wiggle,
Gotta wiggle.
wiggle. Gotta wiggle it. You know, because it just gets like sore from sitting. Open pretzel rocks because my playlist is pausing, being a butthead. Okay. Oh, I need to reset this before I forget. All right, we're gonna do a giveaway. Thank you so much for the hype train. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you. I want to do the DLC dungeons. Yes. 250k gold for PC, Xbox, or PlayStation EU. That means PC, both either server, Xbox either server. It's open. Type Teary ticket in chat to enter. And then I do have a couple of codes. Well, a code. Wait, I don't know. Let me just. What's this thing? Look at my command.
Can I look at it?
Brain pain. Those are the options. So I do have the Devoted Torchbug, which is the little green glowy torchbug pet for both PC or PlayStation. And then I can gift crown items for PlayStation so that PC EU is not left out. So I have something for everybody. Gold for PC, Xbox, or PlayStation NA are options as well. So anyway, thank you guys for the hype train. You're fucking fantastic. Did I open my... I'm like in autopilot right here. So basically what I've been doing whenever the anniversary, the Jubilee is up, all I do is Ritz and whatever the newest zone dailies are, because you get an obscene amount of furnishing plans and motifs. I've been getting a lot that I need, which is weird because I have more than half of, I'd say probably both furnishing plans and motifs. And so the fact that I'm getting so many that I don't have is kind of nuts. But I'm also getting a bunch that sell for a lot. So yay. Gotta fund those giveaways, you know? And those welcome to ESO things. I stand up every hour or so. Yes. Human backs and butts, not designed for sitting. Yeah. I skipped my ad break too, because this is a really short stream. Normally I would have started 7 hours ago. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 7.5 hours ago. Math. But my daughter had her tonsils out and the hospital had some emergencies. And so her surgery was like 5 hours later. And then, yeah, it was a mess. So it's such a it's even shorter than my Thursday stream, which is 3.5 hours. I normally do anywhere from 8 to 10. I just don't like short streams. So that's kind of part of why I did the little mini subathon thing. But again, I understand that the goal is a bit unrealistic. Just if anybody felt inclined. Gotta hit the hay. Have a good rest of stream. I wish Katie a speedy recovery. Thank you so much, Ricky. I hope you get some good sleep. You didn't add the VMA? Oh my god, you didn't say tonsil VMA day. You broke your streak. Broken, it's ruined. Don't forget to drink water, guys. Did my camera move? What the fuck happened? That was weird. It's for the kitty. Oh, okay. Tonsils still equal ice cream? Yeah. My medical knowledge of tonsils is from the 1970s. Yeah. Yes, tells Maniac. She has lots of ice cream and popsicles and Go-Gurts. Oh, we did it during the One of Us. Oh. You're probably right. I was kind of hitting the desk a bit hard. I also really didn't like the idea of not streaming during stream team drops for the PTS launch. I was going to be on PTS most of the day, checking out Arcanist and looking at any and all housing things and the new Tales of Tribute deck. But because I was only going to be on for a little while, I was like, I will get carried away and it will just be bad. So I was like, let's get our last, plus this is the last night of Jubilee. We have like, well, my add-on saying 7.5 hours. That seems right. Yes. Because it ends at 7 a.m. PDT. And so I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna get my last batch of Jubilee boxes on all of my characters. And then tomorrow, I will potentially have all of my important daily things done. Maybe, I don't know. We might do, I'll have all day though. What I'll do is I'll get my EU stuff done tonight, and then we'll do PTS, and then tomorrow night we can do, ooh, see, a motif I don't have. We can do, ooh, potent Urncrux. Ooh, sorry. We'll do daily stuff tomorrow night after we do PTS stuff. That's what we'll do. I think we should have drops tomorrow as well. A new set of drops, usually what they do for all ESO streamers. That'll be nice. Enthusiasm equals broken camera. Yeah, I could lock it in place a little better than I do. Sorry for the ads. Please support the stream. If you don't want ads, you can sub, but I appreciate it if you're if you wait through them too. It's such a short stream. I can't bring myself to take the 3-minute breaks, so I'll just wiggle. I usually take breaks during these ad blocks. They're kind of long, but it's a short stream. I don't want to be apart from you. Nice, Reverend. Nice, Miser. Hey, Gorham. How are you?
Where's Gandork when you need him?
Have you checked your vitals?
Are you sure you have a valid excuse?
Fucking timing.
Thank you. I had tonsils out when I was 7 and threw up afterwards because they used gas back then. Sometimes it's because of the blood that ends up in your stomach too. They still use gas, by the way. Brentford. Heavy duty knockout gas or make you slightly trippy level gas. It's the one that knocks you out that they use now. The gas that they use at the dentist that just makes you loopy used to make me sick to my stomach, and so I had to get shots in my gums. And then when I got older and I was like, fucking damn it, I was like, now I wish that I could have just had the gas. So much more fun, but it made my stomach hurt. Made me all queasy. Did not like it. Fourth shot, thank you for the follow. Usually try to take my bathroom breaks when you take breaks, so you taking a break helps me and probably others out too. But it's a 3.5-hour stream. It reminds me of when I used to raid lead in WoW. I would be like 9 months pregnant, raid leading, and people would ask for a break. And I'm just like, do you have the bladder of a 1-year-old? Super pregnant lady, like, what the fuck? You can't hold it? It was kind of a meme in my guild. I wasn't actually mean to people. It was a joke. But anyway, there's probably a clip out there somewhere of Joker Venom being like, I drink a lot of tea, okay? Good times, man. Next character. Let's go see what cool shit we can get from our boxes. Enjoy your crate, Branford. Late Raider from Ash, thanks for coming over. Appreciate you. I had eye surgery. The anesthesiologist said count back from 10. 10, 9, bam. And I woke up 6 hours later having no idea where I was. When is reset? Reset is in 3 hours and 20 minutes. And we have 4 hours to get our last tickets on NA. 4 hours. Yeah. after that time. So on the plus side, not extending the stream, like extending the stream would mean I would be up at that time for reset. If we extended it, it'd be like, what did you say it was? Right now it'd be 31, would extend 2 hours, 31 subs. That's a lot to ask. Anyway, and then 15, so 46 subs would mean I'm on for another 4.5 hours. But then I'd be on past reset. But I have to give my daughter medicine at 4:30 anyway. So I'll just get my tickets then. Worst case. It sucks that I have to get up at 4:30, but you know, I'll get my tickets. It's the silver lining. Is EU down right now, Crystal? I was going to do my EU dailies after. I mean, I have to till 7 tomorrow, but so it's not a huge deal, but I'd like to get it done. Let's see. It is. Okay. Maintenance for the 17th. I don't see any maintenance. Oh, PlayStation EU, April 18th. Midnight UTC. Oh, April 17th, 8 p.m. EDT. Are we talking PlayStation? Okay. Oh, PlayStation's doing their server upgrades. That's right. So it estimates 10 a.m. Eastern time on the 18th. Wait, so that's 10.5 hours? If you look at the main page of the forums on their website, then at the top they do maintenance announcements and they give you an ETA. We'll do one more battle after this, I think. I shouldn't, but I wanna. Charge! Just one more battle. Made it past 0 and back up. It's all fine. Then when I did go under, I heard later that I had issues. I'm guessing the anesthesiologist just dumped a bunch of anesthesia and my sister knocked me out and overdid it. Oof. So yeah, they're estimating 10.5 more hours because they're doing their big server upgrades. Hopefully it'll run better and everything. The stories of people who wake in the middle of surgery. No. Katie was saying she could hear them talking about what they're gonna do next during the surgery.
Button, and then this button, and then
I was like, yikes.
Button,
and I wanted to ask her if she was scared. Earlier, she came in to give me a hug, which was cute. So I let her talk to you guys about how she was feeling and everything because everybody was wondering. You're right. I should push the no raids button. Thank you. And I was like, but you didn't care, right? Because you were kind of like loopy and stuff. And she kind of just like nodded. And I was like, I hope she didn't. I hope she wasn't scared. Ooh. Surge, good job on the 8 kills. Mighty Ray, good job on the 15 assists. Surge and Lost TV, good job on the epics. Lost TV and Zephyrus, good job. Congrats on the bonus loot. Also, good job. Thanks for playing. Hey, this is for a chance at one of the Stream Raider skins. So if you don't have all the Stream Raider skins for this event, this is one of your last chances because the event's almost over. So get in here. Honestly, I'd love it if you got in here anyway because, you know, more the merrier. Thank you for playing Stream Raiders with us. Appreciate you very much. Honestly, what I was scared of the most when I found out Katie had to have surgery was it was her first time having anesthesia. So you don't know how it's going to affect them. Brentford! Thank you for gifting a sub to Crystal. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, heckin' cuties. And the other thing I worry about is just their anxiety. But with something like tonsils, it's not a dangerous surgery. There are, like, they even said the only risks are that, like, the biggest risks, which are small, are from the anesthesia, and it's like heart and lung stuff. I think I can't remember what all they say it so fast. but they're like, it's like 2 to 5 out of 100 or something. Kids have that. So, but that's still the scariest part for me. Thank you, Branford. That was very kind of you. To both Crystal and me. Enjoy your emotes. We have lots and lots of fun emotes. And then you won't have ads now. Yay! It goes the opposite problem. Could be mistaken, but I think they dumped enough anesthesia in my system that I didn't wake up. Almost didn't wake up at all. Yeah, but like they wanted to prevent the other scary thing from happening was the goal. But yeah, they overdid it. That's scary. Usually take my bathroom breaks. Let's see. Oh. What did Soulstar say? Oh, what? He said, "Are you offering?" Thanks. After the bathroom break thing. Oh, I see it now. I had to scroll. So Soulstar said you can go for a pee when you need to. Do you need someone to hold your hand as you go to the bathroom? Knox said, "Are you offering?" Thanks. Soulstar said you would trust me because I'd sure as hell cause you to walk into a wall or door frame. I'm not blind, so it's unlikely to happen. Bold of you to assume that would stop me. Knock jokingly, well, for science chimed out Soulstar earlier, so you guys can get, anybody who's new here can get an idea of their relationship currently. How's it going, Klepto? I wanted to know if the slash command for timing out for 3 was 3 seconds or 3 minutes. Knock was kind enough to test it for me, but at Soulstar's expense. Hi, Stragic Smoke. How are you? You should start saying Hootie Howdy because it's awesome. Happy accident. Oh, BC said, what do the tonsils do? Fight bacteria, but they also hold bacteria too. Yeah, so they were described to me as like the first line of defense of your immune system. But they can cause more issues than they help, they prevent in some people. So you can do without them, but if you don't have to remove them, then there's, you know, they aid the immune system. Drag wax. Ooh. Oh my god. Ooh, Khajiit candles clawfoot. That sounds like one I've been wanting. Wait, that's a recipe for food. I don't care about that. I mean, I want to learn all those too, but preview. Where's my preview button? That's a motif. My brain's so fried. That's what a day at the hospital does to me. Oh, nice. Owl bodies are weird, dude. Do it, dude. The science of our bodies is absolutely insane. I agree. It's interesting as hell, but like I commend anyone who goes into the field because there is so much to learn and you got to be big brain, man. Hats off to you. Anybody in the medical field. Sleepy, but I'm waiting until turnover time instead of trying to sleep because I may not wake up to get my last tickets. Dude, I get it. I get it. I hope I wake up at 4:30 to give Katie her medicine. Thing is, if I set an alarm, it should at least wake up Ed and he can just like shake me awake. I don't want him to wake up and do it because he's got to work at like 8 a.m. Hi, come here. Would you like a hug? You were so good today. Come here. Come up here. What are you doing? He's just putting his head on my leg and looking at me like, come up here. He was alone when we were at the hospital. It was only supposed to be a few hours, but then some kid swallowed a staple. I know. There's some other emergency too, but those 2 emergencies is what made us stuck forever. I like forever. Thank goodness I had my Switch though, because they had a tablet for Katie and it died. And because I had my Switch, I was able to give Katie my phone to finish watching the movie she was watching on their tablet. The hospital has like a few tablets for the kids to use while they're waiting and stuff. And yeah, it died. They're just fucking, it's a mess down there. She's like, our chargers are on a different floor. I'm like, what? What the fuck? What's wrong with this system? Whatever, man. Okay, here's your fucking iPad. You charge it. I'll give her my phone. I'm a nerd, so I brought my Switch. It's fine. I got something to do. I just wish that they had more support. I know it's not their fault. I'm not blaming the people on the medical team. I'm saying, what's going on? Chargers are so cheap. Like, what the fuck? The tonsils are part of the body's immune system because of their location at the throat and palate. They can stop germs entering the body through the mouth or the nose. The tonsils also contain a lot of white blood cells, which are responsible for killing germs. Nice, Talismaniac. My immune system is a jerk. No, Serge, I'm so sorry. Oh, you got the answer for Crystal. Thank you. Yeah. His name is Shadow. Husky German Shepherd. Dropping stuff. We have channel plate redemptions for loving on him. And Soulstar has redeemed 2 treats. 2 treats. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Woo. He's a nerd. Who knew? Oh, we got one from Phantasmagoria too. Oh, 2. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 2 more out of the bucket. Love me, Mom. Weird things happened today. Yeah, he was alone. He was such a good boy, though. He didn't get into anything. Mostly because we remembered to put the bread and the butter and all those things that sit on the counter into the microwave so they were safe from him. But, you know. Treats from Phantasmagoria. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Needs more his treats after today. I know. He was a good boy. No potty in the house. And we had to leave at 12:15 and we didn't get back till 8. I almost never, like, if I leave him in the house for 8 hours straight, it was like 8:30. Yeah, so he was like, oh my god, it was like 9 to 10 hours, somewhere in there. 9 hours. That's always unintentional. If I know he's been alone in the house for 3 to 4 hours, like, okay, it's time to at least stop at home if we're gonna do anything else. But you know, we were at the hospital, so if I wasn't stressed and thinking about my daughter going under anesthesia, I would have thought to call my neighbor. And if I had fucking signal in the hospital, I would have thought to call my neighbor and had her come check on him, because we do that for each other all the time with our pets and stuff. But yeah, he was such a good boy. What a good boy. Yeah. Hi, let's see, Glor League. If nerd means you're educated, I will gladly be a nerd rather than anything else. Nope, not in my book. Nerd just means I like video games, but everybody has their different. I think of geek as smart and nerd as like video game, or like you can be a nerd with anything, honestly. You can nerd out on books and then yeah, you're super smart. But yeah, nerd has expanded in meaning over the years. But I agree. If I could be I'm educated, but I'm not a doctor. Thankfully, I am educated enough to function some of the time. Yeah. I'm a graduate student. I get paid for being a nerd. Nice. I'm reminded of Demolition Man, where Stallone casually tested the stun baton on a random civilian out of curiosity. You mean when you timed out Soulstar? That reminded you of that? Mech Marky or Marcy? It's probably Marcy. Thank you for the follow. Correct me if you have a preference on how I say your name, please, please, please. Oh, I should put the last battle thing on here. Last battle on Stream Raiders. Grew up in the 80s, the Revenge of the Nerds films, Big Bang Theory made nerds more acceptable. Only good thing about that show. I don't think it was just Big Bang Theory. It was cool to be a nerd. just before that, I would say, but I don't know. It was becoming cool to be a nerd like when I was graduating, I think, in 2005. That, I don't know though. It depends on where you live, I think, too. I think wide scale, it's hard to say. I was a nerd in school, so you know, this is my luck. It's my luck. I was born a nerd. Gamer type nerd. Black belt and no can do. Fucking Branford, that's my favorite. I've never heard that. When I had to have knee surgery, rolling me out of the room, I saw my mom, and the first thing I said was, "Mommy, I'm not wearing any panties." And mind you, all the doctors were still around me. The nurses were cackling. Amazing. We didn't get any funny statements from Katie. She didn't say anything goofy. I was sad. I'm a cartographer, so I'm a geography nerd. Nice. Nice. Dude, I am the worst at geography. I regret fudging my way through it, but I could not hold on to the information as a kid. Geography and really just history, anything history. And I'm so interested in it now. And I'm like, why was my brain like that? I could have spent all that time paying attention. Like, I was trying to pay attention. But like, I think I know I had some bad history teachers, bad geography teachers as well. And so they were just like, this is what this is, and this is when this happened, and this guy did this in this state. And like, you're fucking hearing numbers and names and fucking names of places, and it's like in monotone, and you're like, I have no idea what you just said. So it sucks. But yeah. Also took like 6 terms of Spanish and don't remember any of it. Hopefully that was a successful cross-eye. It's kind of hard to do. That was my goal anyway. I've seen... Wait. Always wanted to know how the 3 seashells worked. Wait, what? You're just minding your own business, doing your own thing, and bam, gets hit with a timeout just because I wanted to know. Post anesthetic trippiness can be fun and then terrifying. BC was at school, he wasn't cool enough to hang out with the nerds. What? You were too cool for them. They were like, who's that cool guy over there? We can't handle it. The scene really annoyed me. Doesn't know about the 3 shells? Well, fucking duh. Geography is awesome. I love rocks and knowing where they're located in the world. I feel like that's part of it. Maybe. I don't know. I failed. No, I didn't fail. I had help. I had extra help, and it was hard. It was hard. I didn't retain very much of it. Google the 3 shells in Demolition Man. Oh, that's why. That's why I'm confused, because I didn't really retain anything from that movie. The director and writer explained it a couple years later. And no one, please no one think it's because I like hated the movie. I just don't retain things very easily. It sucks. It's a really shitty thing about my brain. I'm really, really terrible at movie references. Like, so horribly bad. If you're a regular here, you know. I hate it. I hate it. I'm really good at doing redundant things, though. Chromium grains, as you can see. Ash has been grinding CP. I've been grinding Jubilee boxes. But I can stop whenever I want to. I'm definitely not going to take time off because of Jubilee box withdrawals. That's not going to happen starting tomorrow. No, I will be strong and I will make it. It will be okay. Because I have you guys. Rocks are chewy. Are you the big friendly giant? I feel like you could easily be the big friendly giant. Oh my god. BC makes sense now. It all makes sense. Love, love, love maths, but my last geometry teacher... Wait, we were talking about geography before, right? Was I fucked up the whole time? My last geometry teacher freaking hated me. Ruined all maths for me still. Oh my god, Demolition Man is best. I was like okay at math. I had a friend who had trouble in English and I had trouble in math. It wasn't as bad as history though. I wasn't as bad at math as I was any history classes. But I struggled a bit. And so we tutored each other. It was a great effort. It was great. We were a great team. I'll never forget. Reverend, to be fair, there are actually a lot of Bruce Willis movies I haven't seen, but when you're in everything, you know, like not everything, but when you do like 500 movies in a few years, it's kind of hard. But I definitely missed a lot of Bruce Willis movies. So even if that were the case, you know, I still probably wouldn't have. Because I don't think I ever watched Demolition Man all the way through. It's one of those I saw parts of. I think it's the best thing I've ever done. I was referencing the bed teacher's
Time to draw the winner.
3C shows were a bathroom thing. Demolition Man Stallone didn't know what they were since they were developed while he was in suspended animation, and other offers laughed at that fact since they were apparently a standard thing like toilet paper in the future. Stallone then cursed out a ticket machine. Apparently cursing is a misdemeanor crime in this future. Getting a bunch of tickets, took them, then said he'd be back while heading back to the bathroom. Got you. Reading map is a different skill line in humans. What need to learn and practice as well. Yeah. Just remembering the things. I'm terrible remembering in general. Knock writing a small novel for an explanation. Knock is very thorough. Terry ticket to enter the giveaway. Last chance. We're giving away 250k gold to say, hey, thanks for that hype train. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, we're on the characters that are doing writs here because I need mount training on them. Nice. So we have 250k gold for PC either server, Xbox either server, or PlayStation NA. I do have crown items I can gift. I can gift crown items on PlayStation either server. And we have devoted torch bug for PC or PlayStation. Details are in chat because I just said a lot of words. I wouldn't have been able to retain half of them. So it's in chat. Here, ticket to enter. If it's easier for you, you can use the red ticket follower emote. We're gonna draw super soon. Apparently Bruce Willis knew he was having issues long before he was diagnosed. They had to cut or limit a lot of his lines in his movies, but he did like 1 million movies, BC, at that point. Look at his fucking list of movies. I don't know how, like, I do know how, because Guru said when he found out what was happening to him, he just took every job he could. But yeah, it's crazy. All right, let's draw the winner for this giveaway in 5, 4, 3, 2. We're so angry at ESO maps and started to play this game. They aren't so informative as game maps. Aw, 1. Sometimes it's hard to follow Tiri's seconds, you know? I get it. XM, you have won the giveaway. Who's done more movies, him, Nick Cage, or Kevin Bacon? I don't know. Because I don't know the number of movies Bruce did. I just know that the other day I was scrolling through like the recent stuff and I was like, I can't catch up on all of these. I just don't have time ever to catch up on all of these movies. XM, are you here? You won the giveaway. Hi, Celestial. Do you mean High Isle or are you playing Necrom stuff on PTS? Question for today should be, what is your favorite Bruce Willis movie? Sure, why not? How about the caption question is, what's your favorite Bruce Willis movie? Because it just needs to be a human answer. So if you don't have one, then that could be your answer. Totally fine. XM, last call. Are you here? I don't like to redraw, but I will. Cause them's the rules. Oh my. So I just simply don't have time to maintain all of my characters' inventories. And sometimes I look at some of the characters' inventories and I'm like, what the fuck? During Jubilee, especially. I might be able to swing this. Boo! All right. Yeah. Soulstar is the new Ladnar. Soulstar. Soulstar, you're the winner. Checking out the PTS, nice. The only things I like to look at on the PTS are what new housing things are coming, and I will make an Arcanist and check out the abilities and just kind of goof off with those. And then I'd like to check out the Tales of Tribute deck, which will be tomorrow. I will do that tomorrow. I was supposed to do it today. Hospitals happened. We're gonna do it tomorrow. Soulstar, what's your favorite Bruce Willis movie? At the Boathouse? Yeah, I'm gonna go look at it tomorrow. Pretty fucking excited. Star Butt TNG. Wow, butt spot. Wow, butt spot. We're doing favorite Bruce Willis movies. Hudson Hawk. Hudson Hawk. 1991. Now I feel like I have to watch it. Okay. All right. Cool. I'll have to look it up on my Fire Stick and see what app I have that has it.
Yippee-yi-yo,
Unless you know.
motherfuckers.
Unless you know, then you could just tell me and that would be cool. That'd be neat. Gold on PCNA, I'm assuming? By the way, anybody who's new here, or if you just haven't heard me say it, or haven't been here at a time where people are having fun with the sound commands, we have a lot of sound commands here, and they're not sub only. Some of them are, because they're for specific purposes, but I don't think they're on the list. We have a big list. So exclamation point sounds, or you can look down below. Almost all of them are either me or my streamer friends. We have a couple that are movie quotes. Just a couple. Because they fit in with the vibes here, and they're very useful for just the vibe, you know, the things we talk about.
Stop breaking the law, asshole!
Like that one. That's one of them. I think we have like 3. The rest are streamers. Like 150-ish sound commands. And several of them are randomized. They're fun. I like when you guys use them. Yes, please. Okay. Congrats, Soulstar. Thanks for being here so much. You're fucking awesome. Sorry for the timeout. That wasn't me. That wasn't me, but I still feel like apologizing. Here. Have a little extra for your trouble. Wait.
Pass the tree to your
There you go.
shadow. Oh,
A little extra for your trouble.
cuteness.
You got to Nox wages. The dream. That's the dream. If I was able to do that, I would. not do it probably, but I'd joke about it and then not feel terrible about joking about it. No, Talismaniac, that's what the capo was for. However,
Metaphorically,
it's the dream.
hyperbolically.
If I could have Knock as a paid mod, I would.
Get you so
One of my goals in
far.
life. Because then Knock wouldn't be doing this.
I wear my sunglasses at night so I can
Waiting
fight
for me to
the
end stream.
prison.
So the first one was my cousin Dodger. The second one was me and then my cousin Dodger. Uh-oh. Already.
Just like someone we all love and know. Give Tiri a follow, you know. For that spicy queso.
That was beautiful, Skyrim. We have a whole list of song ones for my wonderfully musically talented friends. But yeah, the exclamation point Duke song was Dodger. Dex bonus on Twitch. I get paid in Tiri time.
You know who's a butthead? Tiri's a butthead. Because guess what? She is a butthead. Butthead.
There are
butthead.
some songs of me. They are the only one that I have that is professionally recorded is Beautiful Skyrim because she's a professional musician and made that for me. She's adorable. Go to sleep, little one. Mine are not professional. I would like to make it daytime so I can go adventuring and not get blown up by a creeper. Me playing Minecraft with JJ. Actually, it was probably Katie.
Booties, till they're all gone. We always kick their butts because we're awesome sauce. We're exploring and looking for mushrooms.
So we can make some carrot soup.
You got the half me, half kitty one.
Like my song, you can kindly fuck off.
My favorite song.
Fuck it out. I'm fucking out. I'm out of here. Bye.
Oh, that was real. Good night, Chaotic. My songs are just me randomly singing while playing. There is a redraw one for like if the giveaway winner isn't saying anything. And there's like random ones about starting about stream raiders. Yeah, which we already heard one of them. Wee 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 wee.
Exploring and looking for mushrooms so we can make some carrot soup.
That is the this character was helping to clean out the guild bank. I can see that. Definitely needs to go put surveys in house storage. My head's starting to hurt. Nice. We got 69 units. Whoop. Grenade is a professional mum. Mums have nice singing voices. Thank you. I like your singing. Thank you. Nice, Miser. Many times in my life, I have wanted to get back into actually like trying, like singing, like actually trying to make something nice out of it. I've never recorded anything professionally, but I've done like live stuff like in school, and I sang my whole life, but like, you know, kind of fell off the boat there. I stopped doing it and sing around the house and sing about random shit, but I don't like actually try to contribute to a real song. And I've been wanting to do things and I just don't take the time to do it. There's just fucking not enough fucking time. I don't know. Play too many games. Thumbs down on this song. Too much weird talking. Okay. Algorithm, good job on the 4 kills. Miser, good job on the 13 assists. Phil House got an epic. And congrats to Hogwarm, Zolbor, Brightblade, and Pumpkin Queeno on the bonus loot. Wasn't that JJ? I forgot about that one.
Heartwood and Deco Wax. You are my friend. Get in my pockets.
I was sick.
I love you. You make pretty things. And you make my houses awesome.
It is 12:15. I just realized. Okay. I'm going to turn in these writs and then I'm going to open my boxes while sort of scouting out who we're going to raid. The stream felt so short because it was shorter than ever. I don't normally stream this little of time at a time, but things happen. Gotta take care of the kiddos. Ooh. Ooh. I see a rado. If he's playing on PTS. What? Gandork's back? What? Beautiful Skyrim's on? What the fuck is going on? There's so many good people on. Locke is on. I think I rated Locke recently. I rated V like 2 nights ago. You know, so I'm trying to spread the love. No. Yeah, 2 nights ago, something like that. Singing brings joy. Do it brings joy. Yes! I always say, if I can make someone smile today, it's a good day. And if I can make them laugh, hell yeah. It's a fantastic fucking day. It's like extra credit. I mean, honestly, in the end, my goal is to make people laugh. I love laughing. Gandork streams. Gandork used to stream a lot. Yeah, I've been wondering why he's not anymore, actually. Yeah. He's usually doing something like VMA. Oh, Monisk. You're too concerned about what other people think of you. You'll always remain their prisoner. Yes.
Damn.
I'm thankful.
In just a couple minutes. BRB.
I'm thankful to have grown into a position where I feel like I mean, it's not unhealthy, I don't think, to care, at least to a point, what people think. But like, because I think it can help to make us, keep us honest, you know? But for the most part, I've really grown to not care as much, and therefore I feel like I can be me. And there's a lot of my life I didn't feel like that, so it's a wonderful thing. It's very freeing. Which is very freeing indeed.
Get up, butthole. I make sure to check mine every day. Thank you for asking.
202 loyalty and stream raiders. Mwah. Wonderful. Amazing. So, Evie's playing with Arcanus. I do plan to do that a bit tomorrow. I'm not gonna do. He's doing Vatron Hollow with it. I'm not gonna do anything like that. I'll probably be goofing around just in random overland places just to see the abilities. What is this? Thank you for the cheers today, Sean's out in BC. Thank you so much for the follows. Welcome, guys. We made lots of new friends today. Wait, I opened that clip, but it didn't open. There we go. Wait, a new booty sound?
Come and open my booty. You don't want my booty? I want you to give my booty love. Come and open my booty. Got loads of gold in it.
Oh my.
Okay, your loss. You don't want my booty? I want you to give my booty love. Come and open my booty. Got loads of gold in it. No? Okay, your loss. You don't want my booty?
You're making that for me, right? Was that recent?
Come and open my booty.
What does it say? 2 days ago? You're making that for me, right? The booty command? Yes! Thank you. That's a good one. Go night night. Very night night shadow. Thank you, Talismaniac. Yeah, I'm gonna go try to sleep for a little while. Oof. Actually, I have just a few minutes. Right as I end stream, I have to go wake up Katie and give her some Tylenol. And then 4 hours later, I gotta do the same. So I'm gonna try to be here at 4 p.m. Pacific time. So like 16 hours from now, if I'm mathing correctly. Yeah. It's Tuesday, right? Yeah, 4 p.m. Pacific time. I'd like to jump on the PTS and check out the new stuff. Thank you for the raids to Ash. It was so lovely to have you, Ash. Welcome to ESO. You guys, I hope you guys all followed Ash. She's wonderful. And Tar Heel, thank you so much. Well known and well loved member of the ESO fam. I appreciate you. It was good to see you today. You guys are amazing. We won't blame you if you're late. Yeah, if I'm late, you guys know it's because I was heckin' tired. I try my best. Every now and then I forget. Like today, apparently, I realized that I hadn't put in the schedule thing in Discord that Katie was having her tonsils out and I was going to start stream late. But then when it really counted and I was going to be way late, I did put it in there. I was wrong about the time still, though, by an hour. Damn it. Hospitals. Blech. Not that I blame the medical staff. I get it. They're doing what they can do. Did mention it last. I was talking about it. I think I talked about it like a couple streams, but yeah, I still need to post it somewhere. Anyway, I did talk about it, at least. Some people knew. So anyway, I post in the schedule channel in Discord if I'm going to be late, which does happen often. I'm often late, but I let you guys know best I can. If I'm going to be like 15 minutes late, I probably won't post. Sometimes I do. That's pretty common. Pretty much every stream, I'm like 15 minutes, 20 minutes late. Anyway, but it's just kind of an issue I have. I hate it. Anyway, I've been saying I hate it a lot lately, and I don't like it. Try not to use that word a lot. I don't like it. I need to get out of the habit. I really dislike that about myself, but we do what we can do. We do our best. Shadow, get back here. We do belly rubs.
Terry,
we do a
stop
free.
it.
We do. I know. I know. I'm sorry. Positive self-affirmations are important. We're gonna do belly rub. We're gonna end stream, buddy. We're gonna end, okay? And you get a belly rub. So lay down in your bed. Lay down. Mom, I was comfortable wiping my ass on your couch pillows. You've interrupted. I almost said interrupted. So anyway, my schedule's also in Discord and down below. They're both in your time zone, just different formats. Please go follow the lovely streamers that have been linked in chat. They've all shown oh my god, my throat just got really dry. They've all shown some love today. Got the gold sent you a mail. Wait. What? Is this showing your character name? Oh, no. What? A pork? That was from 2 days ago. Why is it showing character names in my mail? Oh, because I'm on a character that doesn't prefer them. Was it Love Your Face Dork? It sounds like you. This character is set to look at character names. Yeah, but there's yes. Okay, I just want to make sure it was you first. Oh, I hate that I've changed that on every. Dang it! I said hate again. Anyway, whatever. It's fine. It's not something about me or another person. It's about a thing. I always tell the kids, if it's about an inanimate object, it's whatever. I dislike that I have to change. Prefer user ID
Everything's fine.
on every character. Yes, this is from Soulstar. Thank you. I didn't have the beef pasty one
right now.
I didn't have the beef pasty one. I'll put the others in the guild bank. Thank you. Sorry for being such a confused turnip. I'm trying to meme turnip. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work. Fuck things up enough. Don't freak me out like that. No. Sorry. It was just a character name thing. I got the attachments. Thank you. All right. We're going to go love on... I don't think I ever decided, did I? We're going to go love on... Damn it. What'd I do now? Stop expecting you to say... I'm saying I hate it a lot. I hate that. There are so many peeps on. Oh my god. I think tonight we will go ahead and raid Rad. Okay, let's go raid Miss Radcore. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. We're gonna do a belly rub. You guys always get a free belly rub for Shadow. At the end of the stream, you just have a shadow butt right now. Look at the shadow butt.
I love you.
I love you too.
We've got
I'll see you guys later today.
Shadow butt.
Hopefully, if you can be here. If not, see you in Discord. Hopefully, follow on Twitter, Instagram. I'm very active in Discord. I do post on the others sometimes. And then yeah, follow here if you enjoyed the content. If this is your first time here, please copy paste some raid spam.
Join me in that raid.
Please,
it always feels
please,
awkward to
please.
go over there and spam up somebody's chat. And I'm the only one doing it, so you know, please don't make me feel like a loner loser nerd and copy and paste the thing or not, whatever. Fuck
yeah,
you.
yeah, yes. Copy paste the raid spam. Lay down, bud. His tail's so fluffy. If you're subbed, you can grab the red emotes. If you're not, you can grab the pink wings. Use whatever emotes you like. Love on Miss Radcore. She is an amazing, lovely, wonderful member of the ESO fam from down under, and she's absolutely a delight. She will make your day fun and funny and shiny, as do all of you. You guys are amazing. Please take care of yourselves. Drink the water, eat the food, get the sleep. You're important to this community, and I'm sure many others. Whether you know it or not, you got to know it. I'm telling you right now. You heard it here. You're important. Take care of you. I'll see you soon. Get that raid spam ready. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.
I'm fucking out. I'm out of here. Bye.
Bye.
I love you.
Ahol. Ahol.
Every day.